got some of those in Tokyo right now. We've got one family from Philadelphia in America, high up in the accounting world, international accounting. Great Christian people in the local church got placed in Tokyo, came to our church through the internet, no connection, and it was just a match, just an absolute God thing. He's gone to a higher level of accounting, and he's actually mentoring the young Japanese. As well as doing his job in accounting, he's mentoring them. He's bringing people to church, Japanese and foreigners to church. He's running cell groups, or we call them life groups, with a lot of other foreigners, expats who may not be in Tokyo in 2-3 years. They might be back in America, or they might be in Paris, or they might be this very international group, and they're mentoring these other professionals. And we've got hundreds in our church now from Brazil and Finland and England, America, New Zealand, Australia. We've got this international group that are all saying, wow, we're so excited we're in Tokyo together in this great church, and we're learning how to do not just our job, but we're learning how to do other skills, reaching people, loving people, using our finance effectively, investing for the future, giving to projects. Obviously, this last year in Japan, we've had this terrible earthquake, tsunami. A lot of our business people have said we want to give to these projects, and many of them have actually been up there on the beach putting their backs into the work, and there's professionals actually just saying we want to give a week of our time to help, and we won't continue to do that because of just our life, but we want to give money to release university students to go and do that. So vision, interaction, networking, and then starting to see cities. And you think I'm excited? I'm very excited that 40 plus professionals just get out there. But the key is a local church. The professionals like that in Japan without a local church get lost, and it becomes very about me and my career, which you could do that anywhere in the world. But the local church gives it context. You know, you guys are living in Japan, the most unreached nation in the world for the gospel, in the free world where you can actually preach the gospel. You're in the most unreached nation. What are you going to do? Hey, get a bigger vision. You're here for more than just your career. Yes, God will bless you. Yes, you'll be promoted. Yes, you'll leave Japan at a higher level. All your personal goals will be fulfilled. But if you do it with the local church, you're multiplying. And honestly, there's just so many people have left Japan, and they're going to do something big, big, big with their career in some other part of the world. And we rejoice that we've played a part in their life. When people usually say, hey, can you help? Usually it's prayer, finance, come and help. All of those are absolutely true, absolutely true. But if I could hone it down, I think there are people listening that could actually go somewhere in the world and be part of a great church. There are huge parts of the world yet to be reached. We're planning a church in New Delhi next year. The only foreigners that can go and live in New Delhi are professionals. You cannot get a visa as a pastor or as an educator. You've got to go as a professional. We need team members. We need new churches in India, Bangladesh. China is going to open up in the next few years. Everybody is saying it. Right now there's great underground churches, but one day in our lifetime there's going to be great above ground churches. There's other nations like Japan have never heard the gospel. Then there's countries that need a renewal in missions, like Korea. A lot of them believe we need new youth churches in Korea, believe it or not. And we could just go over nation. Europe, wow! The effect of some of the new churches in Europe is just exciting. South America, Brazil, and I could just go on and on and on. The cities are there. I would say have a look at the options. Have a look at online where the jobs are, and make sure there's a church there. Don't go to a place without a church or without a church plant. Link with a local church. It is about the local church growing, and you're leaving something behind when you go. And others who want to be involved in ministry full time, come over, have a look at what's happening, get excited, and start to work a pathway towards how that's going to work out. The other way, of course, is to give finance. We're planting churches in many parts of the world. If you'd like to give us a donation, that would be absolutely incredible. That's not the point of this discussion here today, but we want to plant churches in other cities of the world. We're trying to raise up teams. We try, not just us, there are other great churches being planted. Your church, whatever the missions is, give financially, go on a missions team. So I think you've got to put your money somewhere into God's world in missions as well as tithes, and you'll be blessed. Live the blessed life.